What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Thank you so much for clicking. So guys, let me tell you, today we are going to meet up with and I met these guys in Mara's village. So I've been working with them like for some good time. We worked with them in Nyabuhansi, and again we met now in Nairobi. So one of them invited me to his workshop. Is called Interiors Concept here. You guys are going to be seeing him, and again, guess what, we were here and I just met my Yugno again in the same location. So let him say hello to you guys, and then we shall tell you where we are. But basically this is how the place looks like, you know. Yeah, my Yugno.
Yes.
Hey
guys, my name is Mayugno. This compression no service is Manganga Wote no Simba Manuariona and somebody. We are in interior concept design.
Yeah.
And we come to looking something is not vegetable. So I'm here and I found my sister. She's here, a beautiful girl. See, when you know behind here, Fuso container. So we are here, guys, and I told me, Mayugno, can you say at least hi for my people?
For my people, yes.
So guys, I greeting you to say thank you, guys. God bless you, and wherever you are, please let support. The end of day, again we meet.
Yeah.
So this is your opportunity. We have these little guys.
Yeah, there are guys here.
Two guys can looking for you, man. Maybe Mr. Interior, you have a young inside his work.
Okay.
Irindima with you for Sehemu.
Yes.
To get married direct to Europe. So today we are so happy, and I'm so happy too, guys, to meet our family here
again
in YouTube. In Nairobi, it's not in
Nairobi.
In Nairobi.
Yeah.
Guys, you support our team. God bless you so much. We don't know what we say, but God bless you so much. Irene Ena.
Harriet and
Nabo.
Yes.
From Uganda.
Yes.
The girls cook matoke. Go supporting so much, guys.
Kindly, guys.
Go support so much, and me too. When you the first you come from Harriet and Nabo.
Kindly subscribe.
You know my Yugno for the first time. Check me there, guys. Imagine.
My girl now hitting 40K.
You eat 40K, it's not vegetable.
It's not vegetable.
But guys,
is really hardworking.
Take me on 40K, guys.
Yes.
Please. God bless you so much for always support you can show in my channel. I don't take for granted.
Yeah.
But you need to know, we have a behind African, guys. You can walk alone. Your name is famous, but behind you, you have all people like a bus of school. So it depends you to get everything. Okay. So support me there to watch video, share, like. Sometimes take this video, put in your house in the TV.
Exactly.
You watch full every day. So thank you, guys. God bless you.
Yeah.
We have also friends.
We have friends here.
Imagine.
Yeah.
This is our auntie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Auntie Marwa.
Yeah.
Imagine. In Nairobi. Tugai also is here himself.
All of us have met.
It's not vegetable.
Come
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not vegetable. We are in Nairobi. You enjoy this our journey.
Yes.
We're calling a vacation.
This is a vacation.
Vacation in Nairobi.
Hey.
Something I learned in Nairobi. It's a good place to live. But guys, anything is money. Everything. Me, I cannot manage to live in Nairobi, guys. Forgive me. So Nairobi need people.
Yeah.
Yava. Something is omega. Eat. Me, I don't have any work in Nairobi. I depend to vlog only.
But Mike, you're staying in a good Airbnb. So nice.
This Airbnb, guys, you have a problem. You have the one of the lady do cleaning there. You know, every day you put dust like this. You know, make today Sergio buy book short because Sergio say these girls, he come there every morning. He wash. He calling what? He put dust. Water is going in the lab. So today Sergio say he work with Bukta. When water is going inside, he can wash fast. So guys, thank you so much. God bless you so much. Me, I don't have a lot to say, but Rendima for Sehemu.
Yeah. And kindly guys, if you're coming from Harriet, Team Harriet, you know how we do it. Support my brother.
Support.
Yeah, and also
let him reach 40,000.
Yeah,
imagine.
we can make it, guys.
Month.
We can make it. Let him reach 40K.
In 1 month, guys. Do this, please, in this month.
Yeah.
Imagine, at least, when I go in Europe, I cannot feel I'm in the snow. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that was Mayugno, guys. I just met him when we were going to meet someone behind the camera. He invited us here, and we met Mayugno as well.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
God bless you, Mangan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayugno. Yeah.
Oh.
So concept is right here. You can say hello.
Yes. So guys, thank you Harriet and Abo for inviting me to your channel.
You're welcome.
And for visiting me.
Again, we are here in Nairobi.
For visiting me in not even in Nairobi, in my premises.
Yeah.
This is in Concept Interior Studio, guys. If you are from Harriet and Abo, please go check out in Concept Interior Studio. Harriet and Abo today is going to show you amazing stuff that we have here, what we are doing.
Yeah.
And if you are from in Concept Interior, don't forget to check out this lady from Uganda. She cooked for us matoke. At the party. So I know you all know her.
Yeah.
So welcome to our workshop.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so honored to be here. You know, like it was just like, I don't know how, you know, there's a time I was on a premiere and then we would say maybe one time we shall meet, and just in days now we have met. Just in a few days we have met.
I wasn't ready to. I knew you were here.
Yeah.
I knew I would invite you. In fact, I thought you were coming with Esther.
Oh, Esther is not with me today. Today I was vlogging with those ones. Yeah, but next time I'll bring her.
Yes, next time you
Esther
can
has
bring
to
her
come.
anytime.
Yeah.
See the stuff we do here, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
We'll show you, and you can show your people. If
Yes.
there's anybody in Nairobi, in the US, they want to buy something for their people. They want to do their homes, they want to build their houses. We are here for them. Interior design, decoration. We do kitchens, we do wardrobes, we do amazing interior design. You can check out at Marua Villa what we did.
Yeah.
We have not done anything there. We are coming. We are coming at Marua's. We'll be doing furniture, we'll be doing kitchen, we'll be doing all the finishes.
The interior you're going to be doing.
Yeah, so we are doing that. So keep on watching us. If you're from Uganda and you're looking for amazing, luxurious interior finishes, please check us out.
Yeah.
We are coming to Uganda.
And you said you're coming to Uganda, by the way.
Yeah, I was there.
You went there?
I came. I met my client, and then I'm hoping I'll go back next month.
Yeah. And everything.
Oh, that is nice. You're welcome to Uganda.
Yeah,
once
when I'm there
again.
and you're there, I will call you.
Yeah.
At this time I was very busy,
Yeah.
so I didn't have time to move around. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, we are here at Interiors Workshop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe guys, this is in Concept Interior Studio. Today we are going to give you a tour of our workshop. This is where we prepare our materials, where we prepare everything. This is where we do our prefabrication for our materials before we go to the site. So I will give you a tour. The light is enough. I need to have some light. So we have machineries here. Maybe we will start here. So this machine, this one is a panel saw.
A panel saw?
Yeah, it's called a sliding panel saw.
Okay.
Or some people call it a table saw. Sliding panel saw. You can see it slides.
Yeah.
So it can carry a very big board. You put it over here, and then you just slide and it cuts. This is the blade. This is the blade that cuts the board. So this machine uses two blades. The reason as to why it uses two blades is because it needs to do a very clean cut over here. So if you use one blade, the big one alone, it will cut clean on the top, but the bottom side will not be clean. So the small blade always cuts on the bottom. That's why it cuts there. Then the big one will cut through. So it will come out clean on both sides, so that when you are doing the edge banding, the both sides are clean. So this is a panel saw. It is a high precision panel saw. It uses millimeters to measure. So when we cut every board, it has to come with a measurement. Each piece must have a measurement. So if we want to do a cabinet, first of all we do what we call a cutting list. So first of all we come up with the design for the kitchen. So we come up with the design for the kitchen to determine how many drawers we need, how many doors do we want, how big is the high level, how big is the low level. All that has different sizes of pieces of board that you will join together to come up with a cabinet. So those cabinets, they have, some has drawer face, some have some sides, some have shelves. All those pieces of boards, they come in different sizes. So those different sizes, we have to do the drawing first on the computer, determine the size of each and every piece of the board that will go into the kitchen. Then we do what we call a cutting list. After we do a cutting list, then we will come up with the measurements on the stickers, and then we will cut each board with each size.
Okay.
So here we have, this is a kitchen we are preparing. So you can see all these boards are different sizes. You can see these are different sizes with its measurements. These are different sizes. These are different sizes. So if you get these measurements wrong, when you go to the site to start assembling, the kitchen will not be complete. Because if this board, if I cut it slightly bigger with 2 millimeters, that kitchen will not fit. So you have to be precise in millimeters. If you know what millimeters is.
Yeah.
So that's why we call that machine, it's a high precision cutting machine. It doesn't lose even 1 millimeter. It is very high precise. So that is what we use for cutting. Once we cut these boards, the boards come in this size. They are normally big as this. This is a 4 by 8, 4 feet by 8 feet. So we cut them into small sizes, and then after cutting them, you see, after you cut, this is the inside, this is the color, because the board comes in different color. You can see this is the gray, this is white, this is white, this is brown, this other one is dark gray. So those different colors will also determine the kind of edging that we are going to use here.
So
for each board, you have to get the same color for the edging to put here, so that once you do this, it looks the same. You can see this is gray, this is a gray lipping, so this is white. So we use the white lipping. So if we cut a brown board, we will use a brown edging or a lipping. So they come in different colors. You can see all these, they come in, every board has got its own lipping. Yeah. So this machine here, it looks so big, but it only has one job in this workshop, just to edge band the edge.
But it does it neatly.
Neatly, yeah. So you can see the way it's done it.
Smooth, eh? It's
very smooth, yeah.
Cutting.
Yeah, it's smooth. And if you notice this lipping, is when you put it here, it is bigger than the board.
Yeah, it overlaps.
Yeah, it overlaps on this side and on this side. So this machine, once it sticks the edging on it, it has a blade that trims on the top and another blade trims on the bottom. And then
so the work of this machine is to
just
put
to
this.
stick we call it an edge bander. So the only work it does here is just to bind the boards.
Okay.
Do the edge binding. So I will demonstrate to you how it does. Let me get a piece over here.
Okay, so hope you're learning something. So if you want anything interior, he's the guy. Okay. He also works with Mara. Yeah, Mara.
This is this board. This is how it looks. It's gray. This is where we have cut. So we want to edge bind this area. So we come here. This machine uses what we call hot glue. The glue is granule. I will show you. But you have to melt it. So we have to warm the machine up to 200 degrees temperature so that the glue can melt. When it's melt, that's when you can start off the machine. So you switch on, this is the belt, the conveyor belt that pulls the board. And then we have this is the trimming blade. The second switch is for the trimming blade. Then the third switch is for the buffing, parts. So once you do that, this is how our board looks like. We put it here. Oh, there's one thing I've forgotten. One thing. We're supposed to. Okay, I'll show you. It has not edged. Why?
Okay.
Because it uses hydraulic. to pull the lipping and also to cut. So you can see, because I did not put the pressure, it is not a grip. So we have to put the pressure. That's why we have this machine here. This machine is a compressor.
It's a whole lot.
Wow.
So powerful. Looks intimidating, like a bird.
We need to switch it on. Pressure is on. Where is my board? So we will do it again. The first time it is not expand because there was no pressure. So let's see this time. So it's spinning. Bottom spinning. Then it buffers on the other side.
Cuts the edges,
Yeah.
the extension.
It trims, then it buffs. Yeah. So when you go on the other side, I will show you how it works. You need to come behind here. Just come this side. Come this side with your cameras.
So the other machine, this one, is to put pressure.
Pressure.
Okay.
So this is the knife. You see when I do this, it goes, it cuts this liquid. So this is we call it the adhesive that it uses to stick this on the board. But now because we have to heat it, we put it here, it melts. 200 degrees temperature. Very hot. It melts, it's very hot. Once it melts,
200.
Yeah, 200, you saw it here.
200 degrees.
200 degrees.
That is very hot.
Yeah. So when I put this board here like this, so it takes the glue there, it pulls the lipping, it cuts. When it comes here, it trims on the top side. It trims over here, the bottom side. Then this is the basting part on the top side. Then it has another basting part over here to the bottom side. So it cuts on the top and the bottom. It busts on the top and on the bottom. And then it's done. It's very fast. Very fast. And this is how it looks.
It's very fast.
Yeah, very fast. So it has 7 motors. It has this one motor. This is another one. Another one. This is a motor. This is a motor. That thing over there has another motor below. So there are 2 motors here.
Where?
There's one that is running this. It is on the inside the machine. We only have the shaft over here, and we have another shaft over there. It has 7 motors. Running
So
the machine.
complicated. How to
Yeah.
It looks like an engine.
Maybe you should tell us
And
how
all
you
these
do.
things, I bought this machine in China.
Oh.
I only went to the factory one day. They did a demonstration for me for 30 minutes,
And you learned.
and I came back, and they
What?
gave me the machine. So I struggled with it until I knew how to operate it.
Oh.
Yeah, nice. So we have another machine. This one here. We call it a spindle molder. We use this machine to make panel doors. If you know panel doors, it makes grooves like this one.
Heavy doors,
So,
right?
yeah, panel doors. So it makes grooves like this one. But this machine, it has more than 100 functions. So you just change this head. You remove this head. You put another one. You remove this one. You put another one. More than 100 heads can go here. So they will give you different
results.
Yeah, different
Oh,
results.
it is the one that does the
It's a
drilling.
spindle molder. Yeah, it shapes here, it molds. It also does the doors. We use it for making panel doors. Yeah, panel doors. So this one has a lot of work. Yeah. Then we have this big one here. This one we call it
For cutting.
thicknesser planer. It's a planer thicknesser. This one is for making wood smooth. So you do it like this.
Yeah.
If I switch it on, I just put it inside here. It pulls. When it goes to the other side, it will be very smooth. So it just smoothens it.
What do you call randa in English?
Run, it's a planer. So this is a
the
big
one-
planer.
Yeah.
Planer.
This is a
Now
big planer.
I'm seeing this.
It
Yeah.
makes wood soft.
Yeah, it
Smooth.
smoothens the wood. When the wood is rough like this, we put it inside there. It will come out and it's very smooth. Then you change the piece of wood that is like this. Then it will also smoothen the other side. You just do like that. And then it also gives you the gauge that you want. You can adjust.
So you can adjust.
Yeah, you can adjust if you want 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. You just use this. If you pull it down, it goes up. If you take it the other way, it goes down. So this one goes down and comes up.
So how do you know the measurement?
It has a gauge here.
Oh,
If you want 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, but mostly you just use a tape measure. When you get inside, you just take the tape measure and measure like that.
Wow.
So from there, we have, I've shown you this one. So this is the compressor that supports that machine. We also use this to do spray painting when you have furniture that you need to be spray painted. So we use this air compressor. And we also have this machine here. I showed you our first machine. There it uses these blades. So these blades, when you use them for a long time, they get blunt. So this is the machine for sharpening. So this machine is a universal sharpener.
can sharpen anything.
It sharpens this blade, and it will also sharpen the blade for the planer. So you just change this head, and then you can sharpen the blade. So it's a universal. It sharpens every machine that we have here. It can sharpen. So it's a
So
universal
that
sharpener.
that is its primary work.
Huh?
So
Yeah,
its
only
primary work
its primary work is just to sharpen. Yeah, they look very bulky, very expensive, but they just do some small jobs. Jobs
But this-
that if you
this-
didn't have them, you cannot run the workshop.
Yeah.
If
So
you
they are
didn't have
essential,
this
eh?
machine, you cannot operate that panel. So because once you cut like 50 boards, the blade is done. You need to sharpen it.
Wow.
This shows how organized you are, right?
Yeah, it's so organized. Yeah.
Yeah, and this one here is we call it this is a band saw. A band saw. Nowadays we cut with the CNC. I've been saying I'll show people CNC. I've not shown them. We have it. When we finish here, I'll take you to where the CNC is. I will show you. So to cut a perfect circle like this, you do it with the CNC machine. It cuts round. But before the CNC came, we used to use this band saw machine. This one. So this one, when you want to cut round, it has a blade here. You just draw a line round, then you just pull it here. You just make it like this. You cut like this. This is a blade. So you can cut round until it gives you a perfect circle. It's a lot of work and it needs a lot of concentration.
You need to have more skills.
Yeah.
Because you might make a mistake. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
once you do your line here, you just be patient, take it slowly and just follow that line. It will come out perfect. People are doing
This
that.
is where you put it on.
Yeah, it has,
on and
yeah,
off.
this is the switch. You just step here, on and off. Can you use it to cut trained personnel are allowed to use them. Like that one, if you're cutting and you make a mistake and your finger went through like this, You won't even feel pain.
Because so
You won't feel pain if it cuts you. And sometimes you will not even notice.
Oh.
We
Because
had
it's
a
fast.
case whereby in the industrial area, a guy was cutting the boards, and then he cut himself and he didn't know. So he was doing like this, and it's like, hey, he's feeling some wet because of the blood. When he looked like this,
the leg is not.
so it's very fast that you don't feel pain.
What?
So we only allow trained personnel.
You? Oh, I was going to ask you, like, because I'm seeing like your machines really need trained personnel.
Yeah,
so I wanted
no one,
to ask,
nobody,
not everyone can do
not
this.
everyone can operate them. We train people to use them. We teach them the precautions and everything, and they know how to handle them. So if you come there and you're not sure, it will easily cut you. So we only have people who are trained to use them. We don't allow anybody to touch it. He has never, if we have not trained them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Safety.
Yeah.
Tell us where your
Workshop is found.
workshop can be found. Maybe someone will be interested.
Our workshop is in Rosambu, along Lumumba Drive, and our WhatsApp number is +254 723 773898. So if you can call that number, you see why we have not advertised this workshop is because most of the jobs we do here, we do in-house jobs. Yeah, or we do our projects. So we get a project, we get a project, we do. So that's why we have not advertised out there.
Yeah.
We get our own projects. So we go out, do marketing, get the jobs, then we do it ourselves.
But
But anybody who wants to come and get the furniture or have something done for them, they can always get it on that number.
So I
So
wanted.
let's-
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I wanted to ask you, how did you start up with this idea? How did you come up with this idea?
This idea, I don't know.
Maybe you can share with us.
Okay, what happened is I used to do interior renovations, getting contracts and working. But now, when I used to do that, we used to start with small projects. So when you start with small projects, you don't have too much work. So when we started getting big projects, I realized that when we do a project, maybe it's a aluminium and glass project, we have finished the project and we have so much material remaining. So all those materials, they used to go at waste because I cannot take them to my house and I didn't have a store to store my remains for my projects. So how I came up with this structure, first of all, this was a store.
Yeah.
So we used to do our projects, and all the remaining things we would bring them here because we will reuse them in another project.
Oh,
So
you
if we do
wouldn't
tiling
misuse
in
them.
your house and the tiling remains, we keep them here. When we get another project, we use the same tiles. If we do glass, if we do aluminium, if we do all those things, the boards, everything that remained, because before when we started getting big projects, we started having so many materials left on the site and the client doesn't want them on his site, so we have to remove them. So what we used to do, we used to sell them at a throwaway price because you need to sell it now. You don't have somewhere to put it. So we came and took this space as a store. Yeah, so when I took this space as a store, I was just walking somewhere in industrial area and I saw a planer. Then I was like, if I bought this planer and put it in my workshop, I can be doing my own woodwork. So that's how I started. So when I was looking for this planer, funny enough, God guides people. I found a guy who imports these machines from the UK. And then he told me, I can get you a planer, I can get you a spindle, I can get you a bandsaw. So he got me this bandsaw, this planer, and the spindle. Those are the first machines in this workshop. We got them from the UK. They are ex-UK. So we brought them here and we started using them for our woodworks. And then just like that, I got another project and I happened to travel to go to China. So when I went to China, when I went to the factory, just the way God guides you places that you didn't even plan. So I walked into the factory that sells this machine. Because initially I used to believe You know, sometimes before you see something, you believe it's very expensive, you cannot even afford.
You shy away.
And it's true, here in Kenya, they are very expensive. So when I went to China and asked the prices for this machine, I was like, these machines, if I can work very hard, I can buy them. So I told, how much do you sell this? They told me we sell them at this much. I had some little money, so I paid for the deposit. After paying the deposit, so I bought this machine, this one, and that one at the same time in China. So I paid them at deposit, and then the remaining part, I just paid slowly. When I finished paying, then they shipped them for me. So when they shipped them, so this is when we started full-time now doing our production in the workshop. But before we brought these machines, this work that you see here, we used to take it to industrial area, to other people who have the same machine to do it for us, and we used to pay them. Not even tiresome, it costs you more.
Charges, it's a lot.
Yeah. So right now, we do the same for other people who don't have the machines. They bring their boards here. In fact, the interior designers and contractors, they bring their boards here, we cut for them. After cutting for them, they go do their own project. They pay us the services.
So, in short, for example, if you have clients, it may be a job that you're working out of Nairobi. Your shop, do you close your shop or the
shop? This one.
There are people managing it.
We have different team. I was at Marwa's how many? 2 months.
Yeah, by the way.
That is why I'm asking the question.
Yeah.
Because
I was at Marwa's 2 months. The workshop was still running.
Yeah.
okay.
Actually, from the time I went to Marwa, I've never stayed here for 1 week.
Wow.
Because when I left Marwa's
getting
place, I went to
business.
Kampala for 2 weeks. I came back, I went to Kitale, I came back, I went to Busia, I came back. Last week I was in Kitui, I am back here. The next week I'm supposed to go to Kitui to finish up the project. The following week I'm supposed to go to Kampala for 2 weeks. So I'm just... but we have different personnel running every department. Yeah.
So, how long have you been in this business or in this career?
The question that everyone asks. I guess.
We guess.
So many years.
5 years?
I can say 15 years.
15 years?
Something like that. Over 10 years.
Over 10 years?
Yeah, over 10
Oh,
years.
okay.
So that is
I just say over 10 years.
Okay.
Actually, for you to set up something like this, you need to have experience. You need to be exposed. You need to know what you are doing, because you can buy these machines and still they will not give you, because you can buy this machine and just stay here and nobody will
wait
bring
for
you
clients,
business.
no one is coming.
Yeah.
You need
So at
to
least
have-
you need to have connections. You need to have. You need to know people. You need to have at least to know a few people that will bring you business so that the machine can operate and be able to pay for the workshop, the rent, and even the maintenance of these machines are very expensive. Like that one blade I showed you. So those 2 blades I showed you on this machine.
Yes.
Those 2 blades, that one set, you buy 2 of them, the big and the small. That set is 20,000.
Wow, 10.
10. And if by any chance someone makes a mistake and goes there to cut a wood that has a screw
a
inside,
screw or a
that
nail.
that blade is expired instantly.
So you buy
So
another
20,000 goes down the drain. Yeah.
I have a question. Do you face any challenges, and if yes, how do you
Yeah, challenges like those. I buy a blade today for 20,000. Tomorrow it's normal. Someone just came and decided
now
to.
with the clients?
Challenges with the clients. Yeah, we have challenges. There's no any project
Every-
that doesn't
every
have projects.
profession
Yeah, we get challenges with the client. Sometimes you sign a contract, you tell a client we are going to finish your job in 3 weeks or 1 month. Then something happens. There's no power here for 2 weeks. We lose 2 weeks. Maybe the guy, the technician who was supposed to handle that project is sick. He didn't come to work. He's the one who did that project. He knows to handle ABCD. It doesn't come for a week. The project is delayed. Sometimes there are so many things that come. So sometimes the delay of the project. Sometimes you finish the project, then the client does not pay. So you start, and those are so many cases.
And
Those are the most cases.
individual, like when you are starting up, or to some point, do you feel like you have to end or you discourage? You know, when starting a business, this is a business, I believe. Huh?
Yeah.
So at first, when you started, do you some point like you want to?
No,
Give
before you
up.
do anything, first of all you have to calculate you must have point A and point Z. And when you're doing your calculation, throughout the calculation, you have to be positive and say, I have to make it. But at the back of your mind, you must have
An option B.
a closure that this thing can flop.
Yeah.
Then you must have plan B. If it flops, what do I do? That's how you manage
Yourself in business.
yourself. Because if you take all your money and put it here, then it flops, and you didn't figure out if it flops, what do I do if it flops? Then you get into depression.
Yeah.
When you get into depression, then you cannot come out of that. So when you're doing anything, just be positive, trust in God that it will work. If it fails, know that God has allowed it to fail, and try again. And try again and again and again and again until you make it.
For the sake of okay, let him ask.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, with these lots of experience that you have, how do you deal with the clients who don't want to pay after the job? The experience you have right
Just
now?
talk to them nicely. Talk to them
Nice to
nicely.
them.
Sweet, talk to them. Because even the court will not help you.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, most of them have more money than you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you go the court process, you must have money. So just talk to them nicely, beg them. Some will not pay at all, but that guilt conscience will
catch
always
up with
be
them.
with them. So I've had those cases whereby I worked for a client, he never paid, who knows he never paid for me, but down deep their heart they know I did a good job, so they will always refer me. Yeah, even without knowing, even without me knowing.
Yeah.
But later on I will come to know, oh, so and so referred me. So whenever I come across a client, because those clients who don't want to pay me, they do that intentionally. Someone who wants to pay you will always try.
That's
If it's 100,000, he'll give you even 10.
yeah.
Yeah, there are those who just say, I'm not paying and I'm not paying. So, and then another thing is, if someone owes you money and they don't have any intention of paying you, and you see completely they don't have any intention of paying you, just go over it and just move on. It will help you heal, because if I owe you 10,000 and I promise you to pay tomorrow and I don't pay, I promise you to pay the day after tomorrow, I don't pay, I promise you 1 year down the line, you'll be always hoping that I will pay, so you are not working hard to get that 10,000 elsewhere.
Yeah.
You're just hoping that I'll pay you at the weekend. So when I don't pay,
buy
you
things.
get depressed, you get frustrated. So another week comes, I don't pay, you get more frustrated. But if it happens 3-4 times, you can always gauge. Being in the industry for a long time, I've known when a client doesn't want to pay me, I will know. So I just go over it, I forget about it. I'll be reminding them just once in a while to see if they react, but I already moved from there. I'm elsewhere. I'm getting other projects, I'm doing well. But if you keep on waiting for them to pay,
Rely
you
on
get
them.
depressed, you get a lot of stress, you get stressed up, and you cannot move on. Because once you know that there's nowhere I'll get 10,000, then your mind starts thinking of how you can
Out of
get
the box.
10,000 elsewhere. But the moment I know you owe me and you'll pay me over the weekend, my mind is focused on that 10,000 on Saturday. So if in your heart you have an intention of not paying me, then that's a depression to me.
Yeah.
That's true.
Personally, I'm
So-
a victim of that.
It has happened, you know, in
has happened.
the years I've been in the industry, we have a lot of those clients. We sign contracts, yes, but those contracts sometimes they are, most of the time they are there to protect me. To protect me.
Yes.
Sometimes not even to protect the client. If the client demands something that you did something that, you know, sometimes the client will come and say he wants you to pay him.
Yeah.
And
They'll
the
start-
time I did for a client a job, and he demanded that I pay him back the money.
Oh.
That, 3 million.
What?
That is unfair, man.
I
Yeah.
didn't have the 3 million. And it was so serious. He even went to a lawyer and I was given a demand letter. Yeah, and it was so stressful.
Those are one of the
Because we had a
challenges.
contract, we had a project manager, he was just being fussy, because what happened is we did the job, then later on he said he didn't like the job we did. He didn't like the materials. But you see, he had a project manager who was approving everything. Yeah. So sometimes when you sign the contract, they protect you. Yeah.
Okay, my question is, now that we have seen you have so many activities, When you look at the outside, you see so many men are doing different, like
Welding,
like a system
what?
on its own.
Yeah.
Someone else is doing the metal work, the other is doing the timber, the other is on the seats. Can you tell our new subscribers what services or what do you do specifically?
In concept interior design is now we are changing the name very soon to in concept construction and interior design.
Yeah.
So we are getting into construction. In concept we do everything. We do everything. When it comes to interior, we will do your grills, we will do your tile works, we will do your glass work, we will do your cabinetry, we will do your ceilings, we will do your paint work. So basically, when you have a shell of a house that is already done with the contractor, we come in, we give it back to you when it's complete, ready for occupation. We even do furniture, so we can even furnish it for you.
Nice.
We even do soft furnishing. We will go buy for you the duvets, buy for you, and decorate the house for you. So that's what In Concept does.
Okay. In concept interiors.
In Concept Interior
Studio.
Yeah, very soon you'll see us now building completely, doing the foundation.
Yeah.
Like Mayuguno.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so
Wow.
much.
So I wanted to also like ask you in terms of profit, how is it? Is it profitable enough? Because I feel like it is something that really gives you good money. Maybe you can
Good
share.
money is relative.
Okay, for you to have these kinds of machines, let me tell you, this is money, millions in this workshop. Is it a secret agenda? Maybe you can
But what I
roughly
can say- what I can
estimate
say-
for us.
what I
Yeah.
can say is
Yeah.
that, profit is relative. Profit is relative because if I made 100,000 today and my wages is around 70,000 maybe for today, I'm only remaining with that. I don't have that 100, and I need to pay rent for this workshop. I need to pay so many other things you need to pay.
Yeah.
So you know, the more you have, the more you grow, the bigger the responsibilities you have, and the more you spend also in the project.
So I also wanted to ask you, do you also do it international? In case someone tells you, I want you to come and, not in Africa or somewhere else, can you also do that?
It depends on when you say international, because some international engagement will be expensive. What I'm sure I can do internationally is I'm a consultant. I can do consultancy. That one I'm sure I can do consultancy.
So you just check
anywhere.
consultancy.
Yeah, I can do consultancy anywhere. I can come to Uganda. Uganda, I can do a project. Tanzania, I can do a project. East Africa, we can do a project because we can access very easily.
It's closer.
But now, let's say like a country like in Nigeria,
Flying out,
maybe
yeah.
South Africa, maybe outside Africa, maybe for consultancy. Because even taking the workers from here to wherever, flight
Quite
tickets,
expensive, yeah.
it will be more expensive to import that labor from here to there. So it doesn't.
Unless the client is willing to
pay.
Yeah, to
cater for
pay. But
everything.
you see, most of the people here don't have passports, so that's where you start. You start. You need a passport. You need this. You need this
all
ticket.
that
So East Africa is easy because you can do a temporal permit and you cross the border. Yeah.
Wow.
We wouldn't end this video without telling Marwa thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
He is our link.
He connected us
Connecting
all.
link. You see, today
connector.
today I was with Mayuguno, Nasto, Sejo.
Yeah.
That is in Nyabohan City.
Yeah.
We
And
spent
we
the
also
day
met
yesterday.
them
Yesterday we were with Vinny and Lenny.
And Mokias.
With Mokia came here. Mokia has also done a video here.
Okay.
And this other Rasta guy is called who?
I don't know the name, but I know.
Nomad.
Nomad Saka came with Mokia.
Okay.
So you see, we are becoming one big family.
One family, yeah.
Promoting each other. So I like that. So Marwa,
Thank you so
big up.
much.
And I think Marwa has something that brings people together.
Yeah.
Because I've seen YouTubers in Nairobi, but I've not seen them do what we do
Yeah,
as
yeah.
Team
Yeah.
Marwa.
We are so close to
Yeah, I've not seen them do what we do as Team Marwa.
Yeah.
In Nairobi, we have so many YouTubers, so many of
So
them.
many. Actually, where we were after
yeah.
There are so many.
So Marwa, big up. He has given us a platform and he has told us not to be selfish. Yeah, to support each other.
Yeah.
So guys, this is my channel, In Concept Interior interior studio.
Yeah.
I hope they can read it.
Yes, they can read it. Yeah, so guys, please be sure to subscribe to In Concept Interior Studios. Okay, he does like a lot here at his studios. So in case you're in Nairobi, in case you are Rwanda, Tanzania, he travels around East Africa. Please be sure to support him, guys. Okay.
You can see those beautiful,
So he also makes these couches here.
very comfortable. These are spring couch. When you sit on it,
It's really comfortable. Let me try to sit on it for you guys. So comfortable. So he also does this. And again, I think you can see that some gentlemen here trying to do some work over there.
You can see it is.
very
So
comfortable.
that is what we have used for the seat is a pocket spring. We call them pocket springs.
Yeah, it has a spring.
Pocket.
Yeah, pocket springs.
Oh. Yeah,
It's a
these
spring,
ones that
spring.
coil.
Yeah, pocket coil spring.
Okay.
Yeah, pocket coil spring. That's what we are using for the seat. It makes it very comfortable. And then also on the frame inside here, we have also used the zigzag spring.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are zigzag spring. And then another thing is after pocket spring, we have used what we call Dacron. Dacron gives it this nice, bumpy, smooth
Shape.
shape. And then after that, we have also used the fabric is high quality. And then the frame, we have used cypress wood. Cypress wood is it's a soft wood, but it's very good for the frame for the furniture. So that makes the furniture to be very light and very strong. And then we have also used high density foam for stuffing the other areas. So this is HD. So which means even if somebody sat, there are some people who like sitting on the arm.
Yeah.
That's why you go to some houses, the arms are already
Worn
out.
out.
Yeah. So we have used HD foam on the arm. So when you sit on it, it's bouncy, it goes in and comes back for a longer period of time. And we have also used HD foam on the back, so which gives it also a long lasting whatever. It doesn't wear out easily.
Okay.
So those are some of the things that when you go to get furniture, first of all ask the type of wood they have used for the frame. Most people will use, like the furniture you see on the street, you try to carry this seat, you cannot even carry it. They use blue gum, which is very heavy, and blue gum you cannot get blue gum that is dry, so they use the wet wood. So when it dries, it twists. So that will lose the shape for the seat. And then the foams, they don't use the high density foam to do the foaming, the stuffing. And also the fabric that they use. The fabric we can always tell.
Yeah.
If you look at this fabric and look at the fabric on the street, you can always tell that this is good quality fabric. So those are some of the things that you consider when you're buying furniture. So our furniture here, this one I can guarantee you that this seat, especially the frame, will take you for 20 years. And if you can take good care of this fabric, it will last you 20 years.
Yeah, so guys, that was it for this video. We are still at the workshop right here, but I'll be ending this video here, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video up to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment. Okay, let's have a conversation in the comment section below. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.